Ladies and gentlemen, these are some returns we can see in the Women's 2025 Royal Rumble match. So this video is brought to you guys by SeatGeek. So if you guys are looking for tickets for any event in the entire world, get them through SeatGeek. Use my last name, code Hodge, at checkout as your promo code, and you'll get $20 off your order. Now this is for first-time orders only, so if you used it before for tickets, just like make a new account with a new email, you can still use the code and get $20 off for any ticket for any event in the entire world just by using my last name, code Hodge, as your promo code at checkout over on SeatGeek. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we're going to jump right into this. We're going to be talking about some returns that could be happening inside that Women's Royal Rumble match. Because what makes, the Royal Rumble so great is the unexpected, because every 90 seconds or whatever, a new person gets added to the match until we have 30 people who've all been inside the ring, all trying to throw each other over the top rope. It's an exciting, wonderful match. Of course, there's plenty of opportunity for returns for people we haven't seen in a little while in the WWE to come back during this match, surprise everyone, have that wonderful reaction. And basically, yeah, that's what I'm going to be talking about. Royal Rumble is definitely one of my favorite premium live events. This is the jersey from last year's show, which I was at. If you haven't seen the vlog when I was there last year, check it out. But also, I got to promote it quickly before we start here. I am actually going to the Royal Rumble this year. I'm actually going to be in Indianapolis, the Lucas Oil Stadium up there in Indianapolis for the Royal Rumble 2025. I will be there. I am doing a vlog through the lens of this very camera. You guys will get the experience of going to the show with me. So yeah, I just want to promote that. I am going to the Royal Rumble. I am doing a vlog, so look out for the Brandon Hodge vlog, which will be going up the day after the Royal Rumble here on the channel. If you don't have, make sure you have your notifications on for the YouTube channel to know when I upload and all that good stuff. But nonetheless, enough chit chat, enough running my mouth. Let's jump into this video. I already did a men's version of this video, so if you didn't see the men's one, check it out after this one. But this is the women's version. Here are some women that could return in this year's Royal Rumble match. So the first name I'm going to say that could return in this year's Royal Rumble match, we haven't seen in the WWE in a little while for whatever reason, injuries, personal reasons, whatever it may be. We're talking about Charlotte Flair. So Charlotte Flair is like, I don't even know what to say. I feel like she's won the most titles out of anyone on the freaking roster. She's always winning the matches. It's always happened. She's always showing up, winning the matches, and leaving, and that's basically what she's doing. But basically, we haven't seen Charlotte Flair in the WWE in a little while. I want to say it's been like 2 years. Like, it's been a very long time. And I know her gimmick, her character was getting a little bit on the old stale side, and that's what makes wrestling great, is switching up your character, making things new and fresh every few years. And it's definitely time for that, and I feel like when I'm pretty confident that she will be in the Rumble. When she does return to the Royal Rumble, I believe she'll be showing up with a brand new kind of character gimmick, refresh, something new and not so old. So yeah, basically Charlotte Flair will be showing up, something fresh in there, Royal Rumble, maybe winning the thing, I don't know, because Charlotte Flair always seems to win the big ones when they count. So basically, first return I can see in the Women's Royal Rumble match, I can definitely see Charlotte Flair returning inside this match. Alright, the next name I have for you today is actually Becky Lynch. So what? Okay, so Becky Lynch has, I don't want to say the word quit the WWE, she's walked off into the sunset, she left WWE. So Becky Lynch does not have a contract in WWE. She does not have a contract in any wrestling company. Becky Lynch is a free agent, but also kind of like semi-retired. She's at home being a mother. She's not really doing that kind of thing no more. She kind of took a break after the last run. But basically, is it possible she could be returning again? I mean, as soon as she walked up, I'm like, she's not done. She's very young still. She's not done. She just wants a little bit of break, a little bit of hiatus. She's been on the road a lot, and she has like a baby at home and all that stuff. So she does not want to be really on the road that much right now. But in the future, things will change. And I honestly, I don't know if I was expecting this to change so soon. Of course, the rumors are saying Becky Lynch and WWE have met and they're working on a deal to get her back in the WWE to have her return. And what better place to do a return than inside the freaking Women's Royal Rumble match? So Becky Lynch returning to the Royal Rumble. Is it happening? It's definitely happening. I just don't know when. I don't know what number it's going to be. And an important point about the Royal Rumble matches is who is number 30? Who is the last person out? Because you got to end with a bang, right? You got to have the last person out be the biggest surprise. And who's the biggest surprise they could do? Becky Lynch could be the biggest surprise they're doing. It depends who all on this list is going to be returning. We'll talk about some other names here. But Becky Lynch is another person I could definitely see actually returning inside that Women's Royal Rumble match. All right, let's move it on to another name here. So this is like number 2 on mid list. Number 2, we got Alexa Bliss. So Alexa Bliss is a former women's champion, a former multi-time women's champion, and I don't even know what happened to her career, honestly. Like, she was like the main deal, right? She was right up there with a Charlotte, Becky, Sasha, everybody. She's up there like flip-flopping the titles like every few pay-per-views or whatever, multi-time women's champion, and then all of a sudden things changed. They took more of a creative direction with her career, where she was more of a character and was less like a serious like women's wrestler fighting for that championship and winning that championship, which is fine. And we thought that was just be like a little sidetrack on her career, and then she would then loop back around, get back on the main road and win some more championships as the women's championships. But that didn't happen, and ultimately I think one of the major reasons for that is she did get pregnant and she had a child, and she's been away for like a whopping like 2 or 3 years at this point. So yeah, Alexa Bliss, way overdue for a return, and she's been cleared. She's been ready to come back for a while. Just creative has done absolutely nothing for her, but apparently creative has an idea for her now. They have a direction to go. Hopefully it's somewhere good, and hopefully somewhere on that main road back to a championship and being like a main lady in the WWE, but we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, Alexa Bliss, way overdue for a return. Still in her contract, like legally has to return and wrestle more. So yeah, Alexa Bliss, WWE return, Royal Rumble, definitely. Hope it's happening. It definitely should be happening. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and this is actually it. This is the biggest return I can think of personally. These are all from the top of my head. If I forgot anyone, let me know down below who you guys would like to see return in the Women's Royal Rumble match that I did not see. These are return surprises, if you will. These are not like NXT things or anything, because it's kind of expected, at least for me, to have like people from NXT to fill up the 30 spots. But nonetheless, the biggest return I could possibly think of, and I think anyone could possibly think of, and you already know what I'm going to say, number one is Miss AJ Lee. So there's a lot of factors that go into this, right? Of course, she is married to CM Punk, right? And CM Punk's recently returned to the WWE, but CM Punk's been wrestling for a while, and you haven't seen AJ Lee step back in the ring and really do that on like national television for a wrestling company, come back and be a wrestler and that kind of thing. I mean, you see her every once in a while. Maybe step in the ring, train a little bit or something like that. So she's definitely not like completely foreign to it anymore and just totally quit, because she definitely didn't. She's still kind of hanging out in the ring a little bit. But basically, AJ Lee returned to the WWE. I mean, it doesn't have to be a full-time thing, of course. She's been gone from the WWE for a little while. She's had her own kind of career outside of wrestling, which is absolutely great, which is something a lot of wrestlers struggle with, right? Finding something to do after WWE, and she's definitely found that in whatever means she's doing as a writer, as comic books, or whatever else she's into, or TV production, helping direct things, or whatever else she wants to do. Pretty much she's done a lot since the WWE, which a lot of wrestlers kind of just get stuck in that wrestling bubble, are never able to pop the bubble and go do something else. So she definitely has. So she definitely does not need wrestling as much as some other wrestlers would. But basically, AJ Lee return, that's like the biggest return you could do. All of her fans watch it. She definitely has a lot of fans there. She is still loving and supporting of the WWE world, the wrestling world. But basically, the question remains, would AJ Lee ever come back? Well, I think possibly. It wouldn't have to be a full-time schedule, like I said. Would it be like a part-time schedule, a few appearances here or there, wrestle a little bit, and kind of do that? And I think at some point in the future, we will see AJ Lee back inside of the WWE. I don't know if it's necessarily going to be this year, but I think this year's a great shot for it. So I think this is definitely possible. We'll just have to wait and see, though. But I believe as far as looking at the sort of things, I feel like we're the closest to AJ Lee return we have ever been, and I believe we're almost there. I believe it's happening. I just don't think she's coming back to be a full-time wrestler and like drop everything, quit everything she's been working on, and be a full-time wrestler. But she'll be back to some capacity one day, and I hope that one day is this year, and I believe it just might be. Maybe we'll get lucky, guys, and this rumor, this hope that all the fans have will actually come true, and AJ Lee will come back to WWE inside the Royal Rumble match. Would be absolutely great. So there you guys have it. Those are some women that could return inside the Royal Rumble match. Let me know down below, did I miss anyone, and what do you guys think about these returns? Let me know down below. But ladies and gentlemen, I'll be at the Royal Rumble. I'm doing a vlog through the lens of this very camera. You guys will get the experience of going to the Royal Rumble with me, traveling up to Indianapolis with me, going to the show, Royal Rumble. It's gonna be absolutely great. I can't wait to do that vlog for you guys and experience that show. It's gonna be so freaking cool. If you're ready for the Brandon Hodge vlog, go down in the comments also and give me a freaking hell yeah, because I'm doing another vlog of finally coming out of the studio here, grabbing this camera and moving around the world. But nonetheless, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm your one and only undisputed king of vlog style, Brandon Hodge, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video.